What's up guys, William Ryan here back with another video, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the Bitcoin ETF approval and what I see crypto doing going forward. And with that being said guys, let's dive right into it. So I see a couple red flags, okay, that we're going to be talking about in this video. And so the first red flag, okay, that I see to a big bullish run is mass media inducing emotion. So with the ETF being approved, I'm seeing a lot of posts on social media and on the news that, we should be getting ready for a big bull run. Tons of money is going to get dumped into these markets now, right? And it is true. Okay, I believe that is true, but I don't think that we're going to be getting the bull run that people are expecting. Okay, and a lot of times when the mass media is inducing or creating fear and greed within the masses, okay, they're doing it as a form of manipulation. Okay, let's go back to 2020, right? We all know what happened in 2020 and what came to the world and what happened. So we had a bunch of shutdowns. We got locked down in our house. Okay, I couldn't go to my job. I lost my job, right? And that was over something that had a 99% survival rate. Okay, so if at that time they were inducing such fear into people over something that had a 99% survival rate, do you think that the media is going to want everyone to get rich? Right? I see a lot of people post, oh, generational wealth, I'm going to be able to retire. My hope is in Bitcoin. Right? You guys are being manipulated. I truly think you guys are getting manipulated, and you guys need to be aware of these cycles that happen in the world and in the mainstream media. Okay? Again, I'm going to say it and write this down in your notes. Okay? When mass media starts inducing certain emotions, the strongest emotions of human nature, such as fear and greed and lust, okay, you can anticipate some form of manipulation. Okay, just like in 2020, right? Stay in your house, get this, or else you can't do that, right? So you guys must be aware of the type of people that are running the media stations and who are running the world. Do they have your best interests at heart? Do they want you to get rich? Do they want you to succeed? Or do they want total control of your finances, of your bank account, of what you do? Okay, what is their best interest at heart? Do they want to see you get rich, or do they want to see you struggle? Okay, to the point where they have total control, right? You guys got to think about that. And the second thing we're going to be talking about is technical analysis, okay, the charts. So one of the things that we're going to talk about is the SMT on the weekly time frame at the time of approval. Right? So oftentimes when we have these things that are in the news, right, things are happening on higher time frames, such as the weekly and the monthly. And so what we have here is the concept SMT, so smart money technique. So what this concept is, it's very, very simple. So here we have Ethereum trading up into fair value. Okay, balanced price range, fair value gap, and we failed to take out this high, right? But when we come over to Bitcoin, Bitcoin has taken out this respective high, okay, on March the 28th of 2022, right? So when we have signatures like this, when one asset class is coming into fair value while the other is taking out a high, okay, this is indicating to us that smart money is going to be accumulating shorts at this price level, right? And diving a little bit deeper into it, what price level do we have up here? Okay, so we have the 2,650 level. I love that price level. If you guys have been following along on this channel, right, these are one of the price levels that we look for smart money to accumulate, to distribute orders, and also for highs and lows to be made in the marketplace. Looking at Bitcoin, we took out the high, came into the balanced price range, creating SMT at what level? 48,000. Okay, so there's the 80 level, which is one of the levels that we look for. And you can clearly see, guys, that we have rejected already off of this high. Okay, hit the BPR discount, and then we have since rejected back in the middle of the range. Okay, the next thing we're going to be talking about is the power of three. So the power of three is just consolidation, manipulation, distribution. And so here we have small, lethargic price action moving higher into the SMT at the time of the approval. Okay, so this to me, we have the consolidation, the manipulation, okay, the news event, the ETF approval that is going to create the high of the manipulation. Okay, it's at the peak of the manipulation. It's going to induce retail traders. It's going to reduce a lot of dumb money. Okay, and the high is going to get created somewhere in this area. May not be this week, maybe next week or the week after, right? But the manipulation is going to stop here, roughly in this area, right? Because of that ETF approval. Okay. At the very peak, at the high, they're going to get people to be induced emotionally, to be attached emotionally. And when people start looking at these charts, oh, I just invested this amount of money in Bitcoin and Ethereum, and I'm expecting it to go up here, right? They're going to start to see the complete opposite start to happen, right? It's complete manipulation, right? It's time and price. That's how the algorithm runs, right? These events, okay, what's happening in the marketplace today on a macroeconomic level, whether it be a virus, whether it be a famine, whether it be a war, whether it be something like this, Bitcoin ETF approval, okay, these have all been priced in, these events. They've been priced in for decades in advance. Decades. Okay, years in advance even, right? This was all priced in. They announced it at the perfect time, at the perfect price. Okay. The last thing I want to talk about is high resistance liquidity runs and low resistance liquidity runs. So here, we're just going to take a look at these highs in here, right? So this is a high resistance liquidity run. So I don't think price is just going to fly up and take out these highs. Okay, just due to the fact that we already have a high taken here. When you see highs like this, it tends to take a little bit longer time to trade through these highs, right? As opposed to when we have highs or lows looking like this. So we have low, higher low, higher low. Notice the price action that we get through these lows. Okay, it does so with speed, with magnitude. Okay, that is a low resistance liquidity run. Okay, but on the highs here, we have high resistance liquidity runs. So I'm gonna reasonably expect a type of retracement back into the range here between this low and this high, and potentially even take out these lows. Again, I think that they don't want you to get rich. I think that they're going to want to completely manipulate you into doing exactly what they want you to do, right? They want you to be poor. The World Economic Forum, what's their motto? You will own nothing and you will be happy. They don't want you to be rich. They don't want you to have generational wealth. They want to completely control you and manipulate you. They don't want you to get rich. So with that being said, guys, I want you to tread lightly. I'm not a financial advisor, but for me, I'm going to be treading lightly. I'm going to see what takes place in the coming weeks. And guys, if I'm going to be wrong here, okay, then this balanced price range, this fair value gap, and this order block, so the SMT that we're seeing, okay, the SMT must fail. The SMT must fail. So if we get above this high, okay, or even this balanced price range in here, if we close above this BPR on a closing basis, right? So if we close above here, then and only then am I going to switch my bias and begin to look for longs for these equal highs up in here. All right, guys, with that being said, I hope you guys found this video insightful. I hope this video made you think, okay, and not just follow what the mainstream media is telling you. You guys have to think, critically think. Don't follow, okay? Do your own research, develop your own skills, and make your own decisions. Don't let the mass media, okay, induce emotion into you and manipulate you into making a decision that could be not the greatest decision. So with that being said, guys, we'll see you in the next video, and I hope you have a great day.